YouTube. It's your main man, H. Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur and founder of ThorntonBusinessAcademy.com. You guys know what today is, man. I'm talking about my favorite subject of all time, and that is building wealth. I'm going to give you three simple steps to building wealth, but I want to be clear about something, man. Just because something is simple doesn't make it easy. Again, I'm going to say that one more time. Just because something is simple doesn't make it easy. So, let me see if I can get my messages up so I can see what y'all are saying. Comment in the chat where you're from. Also, the name of your business and or brand if you have your business and or brand. Renee, appreciate you for joining in this afternoon. Again, three simple steps to building wealth. And then I'm gonna offer you, if you stick around to the end, then I have a foolproof way to help you do it, money back guarantee, and you're gonna love it. What's going on, Israel? Mike Econer in the building. Good to see you. Good to see you. I appreciate that. So listen, what are the three simple steps to building wealth? Number one, you must first identify where your current income is getting away from you. And I can help you with that because I already know. You're losing your money to taxes, you're losing your money to debt, you're losing your money to big business, and overall you're losing your money because you don't have a solid enough financial education. Again, you're losing your money to taxes, you're losing your money to debt, you're losing your money to big business, and you're losing your money to a low financial IQ and also inflation. So, what should one do if they are serious about building generational wealth so that they can stop losing the biggest chunk of their money, which is being lost to taxes? You have to minimize your taxes if you're going to build wealth. Point blank and period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, I'm not talking about tax evasion. I'm not talking about tax avoidance. I'm not talking about tax manipulation. I'm talking about legally, ethically, and morally minimizing your taxable income and your tax liability. That's number one. Get your taxes down. Then you're able to take those tax savings and use those to tackle number two. That is debt. It's incredibly difficult to build wealth while you're drowning in debt. I don't care who you are, man. That's just a tall order for anyone. But the reason most people can't get out of debt is because they make just barely enough money to pay on the debt. Well, if you get an extra $200 to $600 a month back from Uncle Sam by way of taxes, that is the money that you can use to then start eliminating your debt. And then last but not least, if you're going to build long-term generational wealth, you've got to understand how to get your money to make money. You've got to get your money to grow, period. There's no question about that, man. And if you are right now financially illiterate, that's okay. I see a Facebook post that comes out every month or so, and it says, if you were born broke, that's not your fault. If you die broke, that is your fault, because there's too much information available to help you get a solid financial IQ to help you learn how to get your money to grow and make money for you. So those are the three steps. Here's the platform and the program that I push and that I recommend. In order to get your tax savings, you have to have some sort of business. A lot of people shy away from entrepreneurship because they can only see business in one facet. They're thinking big marquee, they're thinking big buildings, they're thinking lots of overhead employees, tons of products, and no, man. Let me show you how simple a business could be for you. Somebody comment in the chat one of the things that they love to do. I mean, you're just absolutely passionate about it. Give me an example of something that you're passionate about, and I'm going to show you how you can simply turn that into a business for the sake of minimizing taxes first, and then making a profit in that business second. Anybody want to just throw something out there that you're passionate about? And I'm going to show you how you can simply, quickly, and easy turn that into a business like today. I'm serious. I'm talking about fully functional, fully formed business today. Come on. Nobody commented in the chat? Nobody would want to talk to the coach today. Well, when it comes to business, the IRS requires three things. They require that you work your business regularly. They require that you work your business in an attempt to make a profit. And they require you to keep good records. So Mr. and Mrs. Harris says music. Okay, so music is one of those things, and it is ironic that I just watched a video yesterday of a young lady. All she does is she's not a musician herself. She's not a rapper, she's not a singer, she's not a producer, but she still makes money off music. How? She created a blog and she interprets music. So I watched a short video because I was listening to one of Nicki Minaj's latest songs, Barbie Dream or something, and she does video interpretations and said, here's what this song means, here's this lyric, it came from this place, this lyric came from that place, here's a shot at this person, but it's all in fun. And she has thousands of subscribers to her YouTube channel and thousands of readers to her blog, in which case she has ads on her blog, in which case people pay her to do interviews with them because she has a large audience and a large following. You can do the same thing with music in a variety of ways. If you play an instrument, how about you create a simple YouTube channel on teaching people how to play that instrument, teaching people the basics of playing an instrument, right? Now, that's a business. You go to the Secretary of State, costs you less than $20 to register your fictitious name. You go get you an EIN from IRS.gov, and if you want to take it a step further and go ahead and file for an LLC or some sort of corporate status, you can do that usually for less than a couple $100. You can go to sites like Wix or Weebly to build your own website. If you want to use the website building platform that I use a platform called Builderall. Comment Builderall in the chat and I can show you how to use that platform. It's not free, but again, you're in business, and I can show you and coach you a little bit on how to do some of those things. But just like that, you're in a business today in an attempt to make a profit. Now, how do you use that status to save you in taxes? Next thing you're going to do once you get all that set up, you're going to go to your HR department, or you're going to go to irs.gov and print out the 2018 W-4 form. How many guys have already adjusted their W-4 form or looked at their W-4 form for 2018? Most people haven't, and we are more than halfway through 2018. Most people haven't even looked at their W-4 form, right? So, the way you save money out of creating a business, you go adjust your W-4 form for 2018 to reflect that you're a business owner. Your employer will take less money out of your check. That's going to bring money into your household that you can start using immediately, right? When I was working a full-time job, I found out I was overpaying my taxes $270 per month. It was crazy. That money came back into my household. I started using it to pay off some debts. Started using it to invest and grow and expand my business. So, number one, start a business. Use that and reflect that on your W-4 form so you pay less taxes out of your income on your job. Now, because you have a business, a good 50 to 70% of your lifestyle legally now is tax deductible, right? So we're sticking with our music example. Well, guess what? If music is a center part or central focal point of my business, and if I was like this young lady, I do reviews on artists and their music and their lyrics. Don't you know that when I spend $300 on a Beyonce concert, that $300 concert ticket is now a tax write-off, because I'm not going to enjoy a concert for entertainment. I'm going to write my professional review for my business. Some of y'all didn't catch that. Some of y'all didn't catch that. See, if my business is music, then almost anything I do with music, my subscription to Spotify or Tidal or any of these streaming services, is now a tax write-off. Why? Because this is not pleasure for me. This is business. I got to stay up on the latest business information, right? Music information, so that it feeds and fuels my business. then that means if my title is a tax write-off, that means my internet service that I need to stream title is a tax write-off. I'm streaming on my cell phone, listening to music 24/7, so that means now my cell phone bill is a tax write-off. My iPod, my laptop is now a tax write-off. That means the miles I drove to the concert is a tax write-off. If I wanted to fly around and see Beyonce from state to state to see how her concert changed, how she switched it up in St. Louis versus how she did it in Memphis, how she did it in LA, how she did it in Paris. If that was part of my music, that was part of my business, all of that would be a tax write-off for me. See, most people don't get this part because they can only see the making money from business, not the saving money because I have a business. So that's number one. You're going to minimize your taxes. How are we going to do that? We're going to do that through having a business of some sort. Make it around your passion. Use social media, because when I post about my business on Facebook, Facebook timestamps it. When I do that 4 or 5 days a week, in my case it's every day, I show a consistent record of me posting and working my business regularly. I sell products through my videos, so that's my attempt to make a profit. Whether you buy my product tonight or what, it doesn't matter. Whether you buy something from me, it doesn't matter. I'm making the attempt, so I get to write off my lifestyle, right? So that is one way. You got to minimize your taxes through just having a business and then writing off your lifestyle, because that's going to reduce the taxable income on your job and you're going to pay less taxes, which keeps money in your pocket. While you're minimizing stuff, you might as well minimize your expenses. One of the best ways to minimize your expenses is to get your credit score up. Most people don't realize that if my credit score is low and I go get a loan, then that's going to cost me more money to borrow that money because of my credit score. A lot of people get that, but did you know that your insurance rates are based on your credit score? Health insurance, life insurance, and car insurance. Did you know that your utility down payments are a reflection of your credit score? Whether or not you have to pay a down payment to upgrade your cell phone, all of that stuff is credit related. So credit score goes up to 750. Now all of a sudden you get to refinance that car loan. Car note goes from 500 down to 300. You just put $200 a month in cash flow back into your pocket. Right? Now you re-up on your insurance with a better credit score. Now your insurance premiums just went down, so you saved another $50 a month there. So you got to understand, cash flow is most people's problem. It is not income, right? People think we have a get money problem. We some of the money gettingest people on this planet. We don't have a problem getting money. Our problem is cash flow. Money is constantly flowing away from us, and that's the problem. So we want to fix your cash flow, fix your tax situation, and then that cash flow that you got by fixing your credit, that cash flow that came in because you adjusted your W-4 form, that cash flow that you're saving because you're writing off your lifestyle, you take all of that cash flow and get out of debt. What would your life be like if you had zero debt today? Same income, zero debt though. What would your life be like today? Income didn't increase, you didn't get a raise, you didn't get a better job, just mortgage is gone, student loans are gone, credit card payments are gone, car payment is gone, furniture payments are gone, electronic payments are gone. I make the same money, I just got zero debt. What would your life look like? Right? Appreciate that, Lisa. I really do. Thanks for tuning in today. What would your life look like if you had zero debt? Right? That's the question you got to ask yourself. So take that money that you get from saving taxes, writing off your lifestyle, get your credit score up so that you can refinance the existing loans that you have, bring your interest payments down. That's going to free up even more money. Now you throw all of that money at your debt. Get yourself out of debt. Once you're out of debt, now the name of the game for you is to keep your lifestyle small and take all of your discretionary income and start investing so it makes you more money. Do that for 10 years, 12 years, 15 years before you start balling out of control. I promise you, in the next 7 to 10 years, if you did that, you focus the first 2 years of getting out of debt, and then 8 years of taking all of that money and just investing hardcore, double-digit returns on that money. In 8 years, you have $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 set aside, and then you let that continue to compound for you over the next 20 years. Come on, y'all. Building wealth is simple, but we don't confuse simplicity with ease. The toughest part that you're going to have to deal with is helping you to understand that you deserve to be wealthy in the first place. See, it's the mindset shift that is the toughest part. The actual tactics, strategies, and what it takes to get the job done, that part is fairly simple. It's people believing that they are worthy to be wealthy in the first place. Now, I told you guys, if you stuck around to the end of this video, I've got a special offer for you. $47, you can partner with me in a business, and I will coach you on everything that I just explained in this video. If you take me up on this offer, A, it's going to be a tax deduction for you. B, it's not only going to be a tax deduction, I'm going to give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you work with me and I lay out a game plan for you and you do all of those steps and your finances do not improve, then just hit me up and say, man, this stuff ain't working for me, and I'm going to give you your money back, right? If that's not enticing enough, anybody that joins my team because of this video, I'm going to also give you a free vacation to one of 12 different destinations, right? So Danita says, what if you have your own business and still need help with this? Yes, you will still pay $47.90 to get started, and then I will coach you in your own business to grow that using social media, using video, using internet marketing strategies, sales funnels. I will coach you to make that business explode and still coach you on how to write off your lifestyle, how to get your money growing for you, how to start investment accounts. And I will still coach you on how to do some of those things. Now, let me give you my caveat, my disclaimer. I'm not a financial planner and advisor. I don't take your money and invest it for you. I'm not a tax professional. I'm an entrepreneur. The reason I know so much about taxes because it makes sense for me too. The reason you should know more about taxes because it makes sense for you too. But I do have a good friend who is my personal tax accountant, and if you need one, I can put you in touch with her. So yes, Danita, if you already have a business and you want to partner with me, that's the only way I do my coaching. You can't coach with me outside of, you got to join this opportunity, because there's so much education wrapped up in this one membership that is going to help you more than I could, even if you paid me $1,000 for 2 hours of my time on a private coaching session. I'm not going to be able to give you all of this information that you're going to get in this one membership, right? You're going to get a credit repair system. You're going to get the software that you need to start recording your tax write-offs and your business expenses. You're going to get a debt elimination software that's going to help you get yourself out of debt and create a financial blueprint for you. You're going to get some investment education from a $600 million man, a mentor of mine. You're going to get into our private Facebook group. You're going to get into our private Facebook masterminds where other seven-figure earners will be coaching and helping you along the way. You're going to get some of my branding and marketing strategies on how to grow your business, how to build websites, how to build sales funnels. You're going to get all of that, but you have to do it through this membership. So again, all you got to do is comment, "I'm seriously ready," in the comments below. I'm also going to put a link in the description once this is done. So you can just click that link and review some additional information. I'll let you see my system that I use to actually promote, and it actually spells everything out for people, because don't think that you have to do a video like this to get people interested. If you want to build a business that I'm doing, if you got your own business, then you and I will sit down and we'll talk about what you do in your business, how you make money, where are some of your gaps at to why you're not as successful as you want to be, and we'll fill some of those gaps while teaching you the financial piece tax minimization, debt elimination, credit education, and also investing. So comment, I'm seriously ready. I don't want to play no games, man. All life is time. And the last thing I want to do is waste your time. And the last thing I want you to do is waste my time. If you're seriously ready, let me know. I'll get you some additional information and then we'll go from there. So that's it for today's short video, man. This is how you build wealth. In particular, how you build wealth from scratch. You don't have to have a whole lot of money to start this process, but you do have to have some discipline. You do have to have some go-get-itness in you, right? You do have to be willing to exercise some discipline and really give up some things that mean something to you. Sacrifice means you give up something that means something to you, right? My coach, Jerry Bobo, had to help me break that down. Some people say they're sacrificing by giving up TV. TV don't mean nothing to you. You got to give up something that means something to you in order to really make a sacrifice. So you're going to have to sacrifice, but I'm going to help you. I'm going to coach you. I have a leadership team that's willing to help and coach you and guide you. We have an accountability team. We have systems in place. We can help you win, but you got to bring to the table your ambition. Got to be coachable, and you got to be available 5 to 7 hours per week to learn these strategies and help you implement them. So that's it, man. I'm H. Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor. Until I talk to you the next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every one of you. So hustle up.